Blah, blah. Welcome back to my weekly analysis and trade plans for Apple. Coming back from a nice little vacation, so to speak, from trading, and among other things, visiting with my wife. I'm starting fresh. Anytime I come back from taking time off of trading, I clear up my charts and start over. There is one drawing that I have left on the chart over here on the daily time frame. Scoot this over a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Connected this high to this high for what was a profit target. As you can see, the third touch, sellers had control just before earnings, and earnings gapped it up and above it. Simply added as a channel, and as you can see, it held very nicely and still holding. Anytime you have a break above an uptrending channel, you can usually expect a new trend to form and take place, and a new leg up, which we've already had. Not necessarily a topping pattern here yet, so I'm going to stay bullish. Plus, the price action is still pretty much above all my moving averages. It's getting sandwiched between the 8 and 21 EMAs, which is my least favorite area to trade against. A lot of range traders are going to be having a field day with this because it is basically a 3-day move, or excuse me, a $3 range right here from 171.30-ish to 168.40. I mean, almost $3. You can have plenty of opportunities in there. Even though range trading is not my thing, I am going to go ahead and analyze this and take some trades in between there. Just keep in mind, technical traders and professionals, algorithms are going to be trading off of these levels, so it could be chopping around quite a bit unless there is some sort of significant news event or participants jumping into the trade here in Apple. Now over here on the 30-minute time frame, draw a couple of lines that correspond with, of course, my moving averages. 161.41 over here, or excuse me, 168.41. It's close to the low of, what is this, Wednesday, so I'm going to go ahead and just put it right around here. Doesn't have to be an exact level, just within a range of this 21 EMA. First plan is going to be a support entry right here off the 21 EMA, stop loss just below it. Depending on what kind of candlestick pattern does show up, I want to see ideally something like this, a green 30-minute hammer candle with a significant amount of volume, or even something like this indecision candle with a break above for some continuation up. So we'll see what happens there. Couple of trend lines I'm going to draw as well. Here's an intermediate trend line. Because of the location of Apple's price in between these moving average, I'm going to stay bullish, and this will be kind of like a medium-sized breakout type of trade here. So we'll be looking for a long above this 170 and a half, above 170.5. Stop loss for this move is likely going to be right around 169.80. On options, that's about 3/4 of the delta. We'll go out a couple of weeks, see if I can catch another couple more 100% gains here. So as of right now, those are my first two trades for the open on Monday. This will be considered an opening drive. First profit target would likely be right around this area here. Just because that's a target, I'm not necessarily just going to close it right there. I just see that as an area where there might be some sellers simply because there was a top right there. Now, if there's no sellers, it runs up, it hits a little bit of resistance here, comes back down, but doesn't trigger me out. I will likely add to a position above this 172. My overall price target for the time being is going to be this trend line up here. Now, I don't like trend lines. I don't trade against trend lines, but I do respect them. Participants will use them, just not as much as the algos, the high frequency traders, those types of participants which do rule the markets because they really don't see them, so they don't really care. But this will also likely be another target for me. On a great day, I'll see a nice push above here, little consolidation, move up, target right here. On the next day, maybe a continuation higher. I'm going to leave this line here for the next couple of days, so we'll see what happens. As of right now, this will be my trade plan for Monday going into next week. We'll see what happens, and good luck.